Sloss and Humphries on the road.
Muggins and cream and muggins, straight thuggin', living the dream.
That's our intro.
Fucking muggles.
Tickling the clit inside your head that makes you laugh. They said it can't be done.
Are we in the same seats?
That's hack.
Ah, muggles.
Accidental rib job in the park.
Kiss, kiss, kiss.
Or am I just being cynical?
Muggled it up on fucking Mugglepedia.
Where have you been since 9/11?
Alright, clap. Alright, we've got a special podcast today where we'll clap just then so that we can put the levels at the same point. I don't know why I'm telling them loads of admin, but basically we've got 3 mics into 2 podcast devices. We're going to edit them together because we've got a very special guest on. We've got Kerry Marks sat with us right now. Hi, Kerry.
Yeah, I feel really special now that I've been told that a clap is special as well.
It was a collab together.
Yeah.
This is actually the second attempt at it because when we'd done the clap so that we'd get a spike on the levels and get everyone lined up the same, we went, right now clap, and Kerry give a round of applause.
Yeah, I'm a bit like that. I don't like being left out.
For welcoming us onto the podcast.
Yeah. A bit of a sheep when everybody does something.
Just trying to convince them that this is done in front of a live studio audience like Keenan and Kel.
Should I sit on the floor?
Audience?
You're sitting on the floor.
Yeah, they said at the start of every...
That's not what we're meant about being on the same level.
Oh, really?
We meant the levels of volume on the microphones. However, Daniel is on a very different level right now because he took an edible sweet creamalicious. How's that edible going?
Oh, I'm being very brave. I'm getting through it.
You don't look like it.
No.
You look like you're struggling. I got a text off Jean saying, come over for the podcast. Jean texted me saying, come over for the podcast. Danny is too high to text.
No, I was too hyped to want to text.
Oh.
I was just like, she had her phone out. I was like, can you just text Kai, say, come home?
So
I think you're looking good.
Thanks.
You're
Has my eyes coming
mate.
across?
I get told I look high all the time. I get told I look high and I look tired.
Yeah.
Even by strangers. A woman once in a lift told me I look tired.
And then people say you look high and you look tired, and then you get offended and then think, well, 2 out of 2 isn't bad.
That's why we got you on the podcast and not our TV show.
I only do podcasts.
Yeah.
Because you don't sound
radio.
tired. We had a good night last night.
Oh, that was a big day. Me and Kai were walking down the street. Me and Muggins were walking down the street, and it was after
Holding
a lovely
hands.
meal. Yeah, swinging in the
Kicking
wind.
leaves.
Onto railway tracks. We walked past an old-fashioned book.
Sung lollipop, lollipop, ooh la la lollipop.
Onto old, what wasn't it? Was very new board game shop, and we bought The Walking Dead Risk, and it's the fucking greatest game in the world.
Better than the film, I think, and the book.
Yeah.
The game.
Yeah, you were.
Oh yeah.
You were scared all the way through it, Kerry.
I was terrified.
You hid behind the couch.
Tossing dice over his shoulder. What was that? 2 1s again, Kerry.
It was a hell of a game, though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Who won?
Oh, shut up. I've got a lot to say about this.
Sounds like it.
Calm down.
That's positive for effect.
So we played with me, you, Kerry, and we
Yeah,
played with
you said those names close enough together.
Andrew Stanley, who has been on the podcast in a band, or Sam Wilson, who's been on the podcast also. So it was very.
But me and Sam were a team. We were the same team.
Yeah.
As were you and Kerry.
Yeah, me and Kerry, but we had different players.
Yeah. So
We had allegiance. That's a little bit different.
Oh no, it wasn't allegiance.
I asked at
you
the
were.
beginning, can you make allegiances? I was told yes. We made an allegiance. It was very useful.
No.
They were very bitter about our allegiance. I think Daniel was just jealous because you stole his friend. You were very jealous and bitter, didn't you?
I've got friends all over the shops. You heard the podcast.
Bitter because Walking Dead.
No, I know it's hurt you that I've taken over your friend.
Yeah, you did. No, it was just I could see him pulling strings.
Look, there's enough muggins to go around. I'm a slut.
I know you got engaged last
He's
week, and
a
then
friend slut.
bragged about it on Facebook right in front of me. You know, I'll see it.
Yeah, just how I should be finding out. I love that. So fucking announcing your proposal on Facebook is pure like farming. You know, people are gonna like it. Probably people will just go, "Oh, fucking muggle getting engaged." I like it anyway.
You did have one sad face on it, though, didn't
One
you?
sad face. It was yours. You know what I love about that?
So everyone just saw 700 people like this, and one person is sad.
And what I loved about that is that people didn't join in also doing the sad face and let you be the solitary sad face.
Yeah.
Because they would have been such muggles if they just went,
Oh,
I'm gonna do
yeah.
sad face too.
Does it allow you to do a sadder face, though?
Yeah, do you not know this?
No, you keep your finger on it, do you?
This is like teaching
Like
me.
doing the like and
This is like
nothing.
teaching me granda how to use the VHS player, how to set it to record.
I just suggested I'm his granddad.
Did you fuck his gran?
I might have done it.
Oh, there you go. That's why he's calling you granddad.
You could be one of many people.
He's a spy.
Yeah, my gran was German. My granddad's a traitor. My granddad's German. And Kerry's
You just wanted to clarify it. You wanted to clarify it in front of our Jewish companion. I literally just said the Jew.
The Jewish companion.
How many minutes in are we before Jew came up, by the way?
5 minutes.
Much longer than I thought
As he
we were
checks his
gonna
gold watch. So to get the laughing face, you have to go past the sad face. Oh no, it's not. It's to go past the sad face. You have to go past the laughing face. So if there's anyone's like lost a family member or something, right, and you want to put the sad face on, right, you have to like go over the laughing face and just it's like defusing the bomb and hope you don't accidentally put the laughing face. Like Nan's just died. It's like when you hold down like it gives you options of different types of light in it.
Yeah.
It's like a Russian roulette.
Yeah.
So you can get really sad, can you? Did you get sadder?
It's like a crying face. Like,
Oh, really? Okay.
is it a crying face?
Aye. More a single tear.
Single tear.
Aye. Aye.
Like you're in prison and you've killed someone. That's what it is. Grant's died. I'm in prison. There's a man dead. Shanked him. So you two, right? Both of you people have lived with me now.
Yeah.
How's that? Compare notes.
Oh, I just thought you were like, what you just actually just did was so talk about me.
I feel like I've got two because I don't live with any of you now. I feel like I've got two ex-girlfriends in a room.
I only know you were there because you keep reminding me.
So what's your least favourite thing about Muggins?
Least favourite?
Yeah.
Oh God, I wish I could think of a really good moment that was awful. We
Just
had
2
no
minutes.
animosity between us for 2 months actually. I know what you're fishing for, but we got on really well.
Oh, here's the allegiance
Everything was
again.
great.
I swear to God, this
so
little...
good. Unbelievable. Never a dull moment.
We were like
had verandas, we had gardens, we laughed an awful lot.
We did laugh a
Everything
lot,
was
didn't we?
jolly.
We were like Muggins and Cream, weren't we?
Oh, how
Muggins and
fucking
Cream, the
dare
Muggins and
you.
Cream could ever wish to be. We had a breeze go through us in a garden while staring at the stars.
We followed the breeze around. We could see it
saw it.
moving around like an entity.
We saw it go round the garden, like round tree to tree, until it went right through us.
Yeah, and they were like, "Oh, I guess
Now
he's
tell
joined
me
the party."
your best Kai moment. You ever sat with Kai in a garden looking at stars with a breeze going through you? I don't think you have.
Well, I mean, I asked you what your worst
Even his
was.
fiance hasn't had that with us.
No, she's had no chemistry.
Done on a whim.
God hasn't touched her in the same way.
She's doing it for the dowry. I do remember you bringing up my dishes.
I did.
You shouldn't have ate them.
Kai can't clean a spatula.
That's like your dad joke.
The most negative thing that happened in 2 months. And I wasn't even needing it. I just picked up and went, that's impossible. Put that spatula on a like, put it down as if it's clean. You know when you go in egg drips and it looks like a tear because there's that much egg dripping
Because the spatula's been in prison and killed an egg.
It's like he really beat an egg. Oh, several of them.
Did you have a dishwasher?
Did we have a dishwasher? Yeah, we did have a
Have you ever seen him
he
try to
likes
load
to-
a fucking dishwasher? It's the worst. It's like a colorblind person playing fucking...
Oh no, all the truth is coming out.
I think he pours the stuff in.
Hold on.
He just has a bowl of
He
dishes. and
flings
eats it.
them from across the room on a fucking whim.
I can
And wherever they...
only figure out that he must trip up on the way there.
Aye, but I tip it well. I leave $10 in for it. Thanks for cleaning my dishes. Thank it. Kiss it.
He does say thank you afterwards, actually. It's a bit weird and uncomfortable.
Just got a name.
Oh, no. This podcast progressed to the 1970s.
Progressed to the 1970s.
Sorry, my internet's just coming out. Shit.
It was fucking disgusting, though.
Yeah.
That spatula was...
It was actually like I'd been sat there with like a washing dish full of egg.
I don't think you said
Putting
you'd
the
been
egg on it.
listening to music or something, or you weren't paying attention.
Yeah.
Which to me is like the worst excuse ever. That's like
Listen
bringing
to
a girl
Muppet.
back and then just afterwards you just sit in the lounge just going, you didn't have sex with me. Go, oh, sorry, I was listening to music. I forgot you were there.
Did you just compare having sex with washing a spatula?
Yeah.
Is that how good
Yes.
your love life's going, Kerry?
Actually,
No, because his
to be honest, it's pretty accurate.
yeah, no, his love life is why they have to clean the spatula. Thought it
Just
deserved
let that
more.
hang there.
Like a bad smell.
What we do is we'll have like a little brief moment of silence for bad jokes. There's another one. Are you all right, Daniel?
I'm not good. I think I look higher than I am, or the other way around.
You got me.
Proof.
We got me high. I got high before my gig the other day, and I was really self-conscious on stage.
Were you?
Yeah, like the gig went well, because it always does, because I'm fucking muggins.
Oh.
The gig went all right, but the whole time I was on stage, my inner monologue was going, "This is so obvious, it's a bit." It's so obvious you're just doing a bit on them.
Did you repeat any jokes?
Oh, you did the other day.
Because I could do that. I could do that without getting high.
Oh, that was
I feel like
brilliant.
it's happened 3 times over this whole run, hasn't it?
Yeah.
And I think you've been there for each occasion.
But the most...
Twice I've done it without realising for a while afterwards, and then the other night.
What joke was it?
I was a bit about that I've got 2 minutes to go and so on, and then but I said the same line. I think probably within a minute later on.
Oh, yeah, and then I heckled from the back. I went, "Tell it a third time." And then I went, "Did I do that twice?"
Congratulated him on his stage whispering technique. Sort of stage whisper stroke shout.
Yeah. Less of a stage whisper.
No.
Just a stroke shout. I shouldn't have stroked you.
I tell you, the only time I was going to say this is like the highest I've been in a while, except for, so you know I was at wedding before Melbourne. My friends met Mallory and Jordan were getting married in Australia. Went out there with the stag do, but before the stag do, I'd driven up to Nimbin, which is a place in Australia where you can buy weed legally. Well, not legally, but the police tend to like not look at it. So did a road trip up there with Ella,
Yeah.
and then came back down. Went up, got like 2 bags of weed, big heavy bags, and then walked through this park. There's an old woman selling cookies, and I was like, I'll have one of those. Did it on the day of the fucking stag do, in bed by 6 p.m.
Yeah.
A fucking stag do ended it. Oh man, like I've never been
Legend.
that fucking high. Like his wife was, future wife was so fucking mad at the fact that we just basically put him in bed by 6 p.m. but he couldn't walk.
Oh, he was in bed.
And
Not you.
well, I dragged him there.
You were in bed together.
Oh, it was the fucking. It
So
was
like, oh, this
honestly.
Supposed to happen.
This stag do is going to be fucking awesome. Here's your pyjamas.
I think this is my way of telling you to not book me for your stag do.
Book you. I'll ring your agent.
Every social arrangement for Daniel was a booking.
I'll do it, dude.
Can I just book you to come round to the flat later on? Can I book you for a coffee?
Well, running past my agent, it doesn't have. These things have to go through her too.
I was so high the other day, I kissed a man on the cheek as an introduction thing that was a girl.
Katie, I'll let you interview him with this one.
I kissed
Yeah.
a man on the cheek, shook her hit. It was a man.
Work this story out from the beginning first.
Hey,
So we know what
Do you know
it's about.
Do you know Aaron Chen?
You know that
No.
guy that looks like a dude?
Yeah.
Aaron Cheng,
Oh,
right?
okay, right.
So fucking Jean walks in, like, hey, and I give Jean a kiss on the cheek, and behind her was Aaron Cheng, who was wearing a hat, and his hair's like
He's
kind
a
of long.
guy who looks like a dude.
No, he doesn't even look like a
No,
girl.
he was just so high that he just was in the routine of kissing people.
So he come in, and
Right.
I'd met him once in Adelaide, right? And we got along great. We'd both been on the same gig together. I'd heard of him through you, he'd heard of me through you, and so we both had a mutual friend in you. So we're like, oh, Daniel spoke about you. We both had nice gigs. We're very complimentary. Got along great. And then I saw him for the second time in Melbourne, like
Yep.
3 days ago, when I'm high as fuck. And Jean walks in, I give Jean a kiss, and then Aaron Cheng's face lights up, and he holds his hand out to shake it. And instantly in my head, I was like, this is a girl. I shook Aaron Cheng's hand and kissed him on the cheek.
Did you go around kissing everyone on the cheek just to make it all right?
He just went on a spree.
I broke down.
Did you go tongue in straight afterwards?
I broke down laughing. I just broke down laughing. I just said, like, dude, I bought you a chick.
So it's all right.
Oh, man, I was just such a gentleman.
Stanley would love this story.
Yeah, he would have fucking turned his lips. Oh, man, yeah, I just kissed a guy on the cheek.
I
and I
did
liked it.
one once where I walked into I was going to a loo in a nightclub, and there was a lady by the sinks, and I realised I walked into the wrong toilet, so I apologised, and she stared at me like I'm perverted or like dangerous or something, and I backed out of the room going, I'm really sorry, just walked into the wrong toilet. And as I walked out, I realised it was actually the gents and that was a dude. That was a guy.
Oh, no.
Who I've just apologised to and made it far fucking worse.
Oh no!
I've been in the toilet before at the urinal, and then a girl's walked in, so she's walked into the wrong toilet, but like instantly, because I'm normally the idiot, I'm like, oh fuck, I'm in the wrong toilet, but I'm at a urinal.
Still make sure she sees your cock real quick.
Yeah. Just put me cock away, carried on pissing, ran out. Sorry, Mom. Kissed her on the cheek. Turned out it was Aaron Cheng.
It's always him. How many times you kissed him on the cheek now?
I keep doing it. I bought him tampons for Christmas.
I've bought a ring.
I'm marrying her. Oh man. So what else has been happening? What have we done?
No, well,
That's not enough.
Enough kiss on the lips.
We can just go straight
you told me to bring up the stag do story. Was that the stag do story that you went
I
to
lost
sleep?
faith in the story all the way through, and I forgot what it was.
Is that the paranoia?
I was a full-on break. No, I just full-on breakdown.
So when you went to bed at 6, did you get up like 7 hours
Oh, yeah, we
later?
woke up at 12, very fucking refreshed. But
Like
then just-
midnight?
Yeah. And then we'd lost
So did you say
everyone.
Mallory was mad at you that you went to bed early on the stag do?
Well, because we've been drinking. Yeah,
Was
yeah.
she on it?
No, but she
Wanted him to have a good time.
Yeah, she wanted him to have a great time, and also she had been at the villa because the hen do was out at the same time, but obviously staying on other sides, so we'd never meet. So they were at the villa, but we had to come home because we were so fucking high, and they were just on their way out. So she was pretty fucking mad, and I was too high to deal with being yelled at.
Yeah. Get yelled at.
Was it like one night?
Oh, not yelled at like it was just like in a
Yeah.
friendly like, come on, Cookie, and I was like, ugh.
Was it a few days, the stag do?
No, because it was just a lot of people came over from Scotland.
All right.
So we were only there for a week.
Yeah, they just done they had a pillow fight, told some ghost stories,
Sat down by the fire,
watched Frozen, had an early night.
made a fort in the bedroom.
Yeah, you put a pillowcase on his head and done like enactments of the wedding. Natalie wants me to wear a kilt at a wedding.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Are you against it?
Have you worn one before?
Scared?
No.
No,
a
kilt.
kilt.
Particularly.
Yeah, it's just, nah.
I've not worn one.
Nah.
Well, it's the same as wearing a skirt.
Yeah, I imagine.
So you'll be fine with it.
See, this is why I'm not sure about it. I'd feel like a bit of an imposter because I'm not Scottish, and I know she's Scottish.
Never stop you wearing a skirt.
But I might wear a dish dash just on a other side,
What's
the
the
Arabic
distance?
side. Dish dash, like what they wear in the desert, to keep themselves cool, like the big white like gown with a.
Is that what that's called?
They put the white sheet over the head with a. Do you know the thing that they put? So they put the sheet over the head, and they put. I don't even know if this is a fact, but I'm going to sell it hard. You know the like crown that they
Own
put
it,
on.
own it.
I'm going to own it, man. I'm going to own it. Forget I even said that bit of preamble, because that actually compromises my commitment to this fact now. However,
You're getting the paranoia.
I learned this when I was in Bahrain. Right, that when they put the cloth over the head and put the little kind of crown that on the top of the head that keeps it on.
You mean the elastic thing that just goes over it? You learnt that? Someone taught you to do that?
No, someone taught us what that is. That's when the camels are like kneeled down, they put it on their legs so they don't stand back up, and it's to park the camel. So you park a camel by putting the thing on their knees, and then they use that as the thing to keep it on their head. And this sounds horrendously racist if that's not what it is, but I learnt this off someone in Bahrain when I was doing gigs out there.
I don't think learning things off people in Bahrain sounds racist. Not in itself.
It sounds like multiculturalism.
It takes more than that for me.
Yeah, the hat's just the thing that they used to keep camels.
What do you mean they use it? How do you mean it?
So it's just like it's just a circle of like
Cloth.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
and that's what they put on top of the head to
Yeah.
keep the cloth on the head.
Yeah.
Then they put it
Right.
around the camel's
They
leg.
put it around
right?
the camel's legs to keep the camels parked. Stop the camel just fucking wandering around.
What are you telling me? When a camel's got a bit of cloth around its leg, it won't walk?
Well, it's because it like kneels down, and then it puts the cloth on there. Look, imagine I kneel down now. Imagine you put
Right.
the cloth around my head. Right? I take it off, but I've got opposable thumbs. Camels haven't. I don't think.
You're telling me you can
Have they?
park a camel?
You can park a camel.
about?
It's the handbrake for a camel.
I don't think this is racist, but I don't know what the fuck it is. But it's definitely something.
Can I explain this
camels
badly?
Camels-
I get you, but I just don't.
You're saying a camel can't move when you put a bit of cloth around its knee?
Yeah, because it can't open its leg. Because it's like a Chinese finger trap. It's like an Arabic camel trap. They put an Arabic camel trap on its knee, so the more it tries to stand up, the more it puts tension on the fabric that's around its knee.
But how does it just not fall off of its knee?
Yeah.
Well, because it's
Well, his leg must be stronger than a bit of cloth.
It must tighten on. It must have like a little device, you get an Allen key, just like a.
Are you sure it wasn't a camel that was just sitting down? He put a bit of cloth in his knee and said to you, "That stops it moving."
No, he was looking at it again. He was like,
"I'm gonna tell everyone."
He's like, "That'll make a good hat." Duality of purpose. Put it against my taxes. So I was thinking I might wear a camel trap for my wedding. My dish dash.
Well, after that romantic story, I wouldn't see why not.
I wear a tartan dish dash. Not to a mum, not to a dad. What do you reckon? Look like a fucking ghost off Pac-Man.
I told him he's getting married or trying to park his camel.
Don't call my fiancée that.
I think you just did effectively.
So yeah, I might wear a kilt. Do the gay Gordons. We want to do Ceilidh dancing.
Aye.
That's a bit of
I know
Scottish
it.
tradition I'd like to bring into the wedding.
Do you want me to teach it on the podcast? No music.
Teach us now, yeah.
Aye.
Right, drop a beat, Kerry. Drop a beat while he teaches the gay Gordons.
I don't know what beat you want.
Oh, just, bagpipes.
Like, so
Oh, got it.
oh, no, I left them in my other jeans.
Shit, I forgot to pack them.
Uh,
I knew I'd forgotten something the whole of this trip.
we could go into Muggle Corner. We're 20 minutes in.
What, just for that conversation we've just had?
We can move on to the game.
Okay.
What?
Oh, Kerry, you should describe what a muggle is.
Yeah, exactly.
We like doing this where we get the guests to describe what it is, just to see what other people's take is on being a muggle.
Muggles are people. They are normal people, and they are as normal can get.
Yes.
Muggles are proud of everything that they are. They're proud of their accents. They're proud of their hometown. They're proud of not being able to speak properly.
Well, I think you said patriotism is muggly, which it is.
A patriotism, yeah, definitely. They're proud of how dumb they are. They're proud. You know those beach scenes you see, which are like a photo, and this only applies to British Muggles. You know, a British beach, family beach, on one of those days where Britain's having a hot day where it's not even part of the summer. Everyone on that beach is a Muggle. Absolutely everyone. And every Muggle family has one expert who's good at putting up deck chairs.
Oh, there's Uncle Brian's here.
Yeah.
The deck chair guy.
The deck chair man.
Oh, he's putting up the windbreak now.
Uncle Deck Chair.
Yeah.
So we actually, what you said there about the proud of being stupid, we did put in Muggle Corner, celebration of ignorance.
Yeah.
When, like, if, say, you posted a picture of you and Conor McGregor and everyone's excited that you're with Conor McGregor, and then someone posted on, I don't even know who that is, as if that was like a way of being like, I don't even know who this person is that you're all doting after. And like, well, instead of celebrating your ignorance, why don't you educate yourself on why everyone's excited about this person?
Would you go with this one? Muggles can tell a 5-star hotel room because there's a chocolate on the pillow. And indeed, if you put a chocolate on any pillow in any room, they think they're in a 5-star hotel room.
Yeah, I mean, where we're staying in Melbourne at the minute, you could put a chocolate on the pillow and I would be like, nah, we're still in squalor.
Proving you're not a Muggle.
Yeah, for you, pass the test.
I do like that.
Is that your first entry, or is that just an example of?
I would say that's a Muggle thing, possibly the chocolate. I might put in an entry of.
So hold on, we're going to pass that. Is this?
Oh,
what
we
got
to have to pass around here.
Yeah, because we're going to
We
pass
get
it around.
two
So you're
each.
going to open.
Okay.
So even though we've just like done a flurry of things that are muggly, we're going to each try and. You're going to put it to us.
Oh, no, I'll put one down now
And
then.
we're going to have
That's
to
my one.
agree. We're going to debate it, and then we're going to agree or
All right,
disagree
here's
with
my
that's
one
in
to
Muggle
agree or
Corner.
disagree
Cool.
with. Muggles watch street acts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean,
They
For the-
love street acts.
For
And they
those
love
who
all
don't
the
know-
jokes, all the same jokes that they all do.
And do they watch it for the entirety?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we're in Melbourne Festival, so there's obviously a lot here. We saw one the other day. It was just
I think them.
It was like that, was it?
yeah.
Yeah, there's.
There's some great
I can almost
ones.
picture it from that
You know how
description.
at the end of a free fringe show, people will do a bucket speech at the end. Even at the end of my gigs, I'll do a little, like, I'm selling my DVDs at the end, and you'll do, like, a little sales pitch for the last, like, 30 seconds, 45 seconds at the end. I find when you see a street performer, they lattice the bucket speech into the whole hour, or the whole duration of time that they're doing, and it's 90% begging. and then 10% of it's a silly little trick.
Right, yeah.
And
yeah.
that's why I'll never stop and watch it, because I'm like, I have been like hypnotised into giving them money, and then they're going to do this little flurry.
Yeah.
And there's not many of them I've
10
seen.
minutes of promises.
I would
Then the
fucking
trick.
love it if I would probably stop and watch if I watched someone just fucking killing it. And then I would be like, shit, let's give them some money. But
Yeah.
the fact that I'm just watching them trying to get money off us, and then they'll do a little something.
Oh, if anyone else did it, I'd go fucking mad, you know. If it's like you go to the hairdresser and he spends ages going, I'm going to cut your hair any moment.
Yeah.
And here it comes. I'm really going to cut your hair now. I've got the scissors.
That's what's
I need more reaction.
And that I think that's the essence of what's muggly about it. The people that are buying
That's
into
essentially
that.
what sex is, though. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come.
Yeah.
Please stop.
Definitely.
Change positions. I'm
Any minute now.
going to go down on you to buy some time.
She said. Because I'm a fucking shagger.
I think that would be music to my ears. And if a girl went, my fiance went,
You just did an expression like this is a hint.
Natalie, if you said, slow down, I'm going to come, I don't want to come yet, let us blow you for 5 minutes, I would come.
You've got some of the lowest sex ambitions I've ever heard.
Well, what are some of your sex ambitions?
Let's move on to some more muggles.
What would you like to achieve?
Well, with Natalie, I mean, still on Natalie.
Who isn't?
Well, the cat's away. Oh, I'm really going to call myself a cat just then.
Now let's do this. Natalie, have you got your pen and paper out?
She's busy licking a feather. That's what she does when she's horny. Then she grabs her pen and writes down the notes. So yeah, I think that is the essence of what's muggly about it. Is they're like, oh, I'm going to do this trick in a minute, and like, oh, what's it going to be? And everyone's there, like,
It's
bought
we
into
say
the
people that watch
anticipation.
it though, so it's not street performers are muggly. It's
The people that watch it,
Yeah,
yeah.
but the people watch it appreciate all that. They're not sussed out that the guy's always going to do that. They're not bored of it either.
Yeah,
they love every bit of business.
Yeah, they always forget the jokes. Like, this guy's so funny in the back. It's the same lines we all know they use.
And they're not offended by being told to applaud things. They love being told what to do. Otherwise, you don't know.
And you know when you have to pass by a street performance, like there's so much in me just going, don't bring me into their show. Like, because they'll do that, they'll get a passer by and start talking about the person that's passing by, and I just like, I'm just trying to live. Let me pass by the situation without being part of the situation. Where's my fucking invisibility cloak?
Yeah, it's just social intrusion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
no,
people-
people that watch it, I've definitely watched some. Because did you ever see Kamajabat?
Who? Oh yeah, I saw them at late
They
night.
started off
You're not
at
using real words.
Kamajabat,
Japanese.
Japanese mime guys.
Oh, okay.
They're
I know the guys you mean.
Yeah, they're fucking.
Yeah,
they're amazing.
You mean Kamajvat?
Yeah. What did I say?
Fucking East of Kamajvat.
Oh, I've not seen them in a long time, and I'm also very high.
And he's also said the exact same thing.
Oh, racist. So
You come back to
You did
Kamajvat.
you are the ones that did the eyes.
we they used to be street performers, like,
Yeah.
and so that's where I first saw them. So I totally watched that. So that would make me a muggle. So yeah.
No,
Basically,
they're
like-
good.
They're
They've got a bit
pretty
of class
damn
to them as
impressive
well.
though.
Oh, so you're saying shit ones then? This
Yeah,
is
the
the
ones that
people
do
that-
all the same old
Oh,
stuff,
okay.
the same jokes and the
Right.
bits of business.
Isn't there like a fucking badass bagpipe player in fucking Scotland that's now kicking around now and again? He's doing like proper fucking rock jams with his bagpipe.
Really?
Yeah, he's pretty impressive.
Aye,
Flames coming out his bagpipe and shit. Fucking have a bit of that.
like that bit in the movie Mad Max that I fucking hate.
So we're putting that in.
I would totally, I 100% agree with that.
Have we got one in?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh,
So if you do
right.
that, if you are guilty of any of these muggle things, stand in the corner for
Can
30
I
fucking
can I
seconds.
ask as well? Do you have a nickname?
Yeah, I used to, yeah. Well,
Well-
I mean, yeah, Care for a while, which I never really liked. Kez for a long time.
Care Bear.
Kez.
Care
I
Bear.
bet you've had
Care Bear.
girlfriends that call you Care Bear.
Care Bear, Care in the community.
Come
Yeah, that
fuck
one
little
as
Care
well.
Bear.
But
Scary Carrie?
It used to be Kez because I was with a double act.
Kez.
Kez and Jodie.
Street performers.
No, we weren't, but we were a
Care-
big magic
Care.
show.
Shit hair, don't care.
No, I never heard that. No.
Why would you say that, Daniel?
Look, it's going to be a roast at some point. Can't be nice the whole podcast.
So,
I've got one.
The reason I was asking that is because we've just fucking self-allocated ourselves nicknames on the podcast.
I think Care Bear. It's got to be Care Bear.
Care Bear. So we'll do which
you're not happy with Care Bear.
Which Masara's going to...
No, you don't look happy with Care Bear.
fine.
You look like a sad Care Bear.
I'm not. Kerry doesn't nickname herself a lot naturally.
Yeah. Well, my...
It's an unusual name.
What was the other one? What was the other nickname?
Kez.
Yeah.
Kez. Yeah, that's because...
it looked good written down, you know.
Yeah.
It's because when he was... You got called Kez because when he was in the double act, he used to sit on his double act partner's wrist. and he would fly off and then fly back and land on his...
Well, she was called Jodie, right? It was Kez and Jodie, which is from that book, Kez.
Kez, yeah.
I think it's Jodie that kills Kez, isn't it?
Oh, did she kill you?
Yeah, nearly.
So yeah, my nickname in school was Weed, right? Because I was so skinny.
Right.
So Weed. But then as we got older and we realised weed meant cannabis, my friends stopped calling us Weed because it was cooler than they thought it was.
Your name, you became too lame for your name. I didn't mean that to rhyme, by the way.
That was great.
I'm thrilled.
I was expecting you to start dropping bars. I thought that was just you getting into a bit of freestyle in there. I thought you were going to fucking lynch us.
Okay.
So you're going to do a muggle corner?
Yeah.
Creamalicious?
Where did cream come from?
Well,
Tell him. He was almost as high as he is now.
I was almost as high as I am now, and we were out in the park.
At Lees's Park in Newcastle, lying in the sun.
Because it was a very sunny day. We had
Been
like
mates.
cream and strawberries and like juice and holding hands and stuff.
Strawberries didn't suit you.
Yeah.
So you went with cream. End of the story.
Essentially. So what happened was, like, we're lying there for about an
You
hour.
two were there?
Yeah. So it's
Right.
just us two, and then eventually the sun moves around so much that the light then goes on to the cream, and I just he just turns around and notices and goes, "Oh no, the cream's in the sun," and I just went, "Yeah, he is," and just as if I just designated myself a nickname.
I was like, did you just call yourself Cream? You're like, yep.
And then it
So
started.
then he just randomly called us Muggins and Cream. Like,
You take on nicknames really easily.
I do. I make them for myself. Muggles hate the word moist.
Moist.
Like, if you've not seen this, have you never met a person in your life who, whenever you say moist, like, oh, I hate the word moist. Don't. You're like,
Glad I don't
grow
hate the word
up.
moist.
Grow up. It's a word. Grow up.
That is a thing. I know I've met lots of people who don't like the
Oh,
word
I've met
moist.
so many in my time.
So is it like if you call a cake moist? Well, you're a muggle for doing that. But if,
Unless it's
if
a
the other
moist, unless it's a moist
if
cake.
the other person hears the euphemism
Yeah.
and then it's
There
like,
you go.
oh, I hate the word moist.
Yeah.
It makes me think of
They shouldn't go
wet
around getting
vaginas.
moist all the time, then, should they?
Nah.
Well, it makes them dry up. Ironically.
Does it?
And that, just as Daniel wets his lips. You know, a little drink there.
Do you think that kind of thing catches on, and where just because that's the thing, not to like the word moist, other people go, "Oh, you're right, okay, I don't like."
Oh,
it.
that's what I think it is. I think people they notice little things that and other people that nobody can fact check that makes them interesting,
You
so
don't
they
want to be a
apply it
moist
to
muggle,
themselves.
do you?
No, definitely not. One of moist muggins. My favourite.
I never get moist. Get hard.
That's your motivation. Don't get moist, get hard.
We've got t-shirts made.
You'd be a lousy woman.
Just there will be stiff flaps. But I make a great man. I make a lousy woman, but I make a great man. Imagine just every time I got a hold of him, fucking semi-lob on, started sweating. I just got like this flaccid, wet penis. Come on, ladies.
Oh, I wish you didn't ask me to imagine that. that was unfair of you. I think that is a thing, though. I think that is a muggle thing.
Yeah, totally. And I don't believe it's a thing.
I've heard it quite a lot.
Is there any other words that make people go, is that why it makes them uncomfortable? Because it's vaguely sexual?
I don't know. I've never understood it, which is why it's muggly. If I don't understand it, it's muggly. That's the rules.
I don't know if I've come across it before.
Oh, mate, I'll introduce
I'm
you.
going to start saying moist
It's
to
the
people.
first thing they tell you about themselves.
Ask an audience what words they don't like, and you'll find moist comes up.
Yeah, can't do it tonight.
Yeah, do it now.
Right, guys.
Ask us.
Right, guys, what words do you not like?
Moist.
What about you?
I love the word moist.
Oh, see,
You're a muggle. Cream's a muggle.
50% of the audience every time.
Yeah, half of all people. Statistics that. Half of all people hate the word moist. Half of you need to get in the corner. The top half. Right, everybody, no exceptions. Get your heads in the corner, feet out of the corner.
Right, so it's in the corner. Totally agree. Good.
I understand, yeah.
Go stand in the moist corner.
Well, if anyone's in the corner for not liking the word moist, they hate this podcast. I can't believe they got this far. Because they've just heard the word moist a million times. I've heard the word moist so many times now, it's not even a word anymore.
Moist.
Moist.
He's always saying moist.
No, that could be your nickname.
Moist.
I would like being moist.
Moist.
Fine with moist.
Moist and cream.
I'm Cream.
Oh, yeah, that's you too. That's who I'm on the podcast with, me and my buddies. Kind, moist and cream.
Don't never introduce
Kicking
me
up
as
dust.
moist, so I don't want to see half the audience walk out.
But you want to see the other
Hate
two?
that.
You want to see the other 200 that come in? Here, this guy's moist.
Yeah, you want to see the halves that get moist.
Why is my audience full of big men?
Right. Muggles pout.
Oh, do they?
But, like, I've seen so
What
many
way?
photos of people pouting, like Zoolander pout, like Duckface. Like, you can't see this on the podcast, but I'm about to pout at Kerry.
No.
How do you feel about this, Kerry? Explain how you feel about
Who
this.
do I think's a big...
It's so bad. It's on.
I
That's
feel like
awful.
getting out of the room, really.
It's awful.
Suddenly the whole podcast has become uncomfortable, and I feel like the one bit you should have warned me
No,
about.
this is my good angle. You want to see my good angle?
Yeah, I'll do it again. Oh, fuck. No, I'm definitely moist.
That is absolutely horrific to look at.
You two have both got really pouty lips, actually. Kiss me now.
Only after one thing.
Daniel Craig's got a big pout, isn't he? That look.
Yeah, he
He's always
pouts.
doing that.
James Bond.
James Bond with pouter.
You wouldn't think of James Bond.
It's 'cause he has
Killer
to-
Rock pout. License to pout.
Which one's the spy? The one pouting over there with a martini? The one pouting into his martini, I think he's just been broken up with.
Either that or he's sipping it through a straw.
Oh, yeah. Unless that's just he has an imaginary straw for his martini. The guy's always pouting. I don't know. We're not getting much out of this one, are we? Like, it seems like it should be a deep well of like a good formula for a joke. All right, we've got James Bond, we've got pouting. There are your ingredients. Go and make some magic.
The James Bond pout corner is not going to become a regular on this show, is it?
Nah.
What else makes James Bond pout?
I mean, I've been thinking in my head while I've been talking about things to go with 007 to do with pouting. There's nothing. Nothing. We'll edit it out. So,
Yeah, like, not even as bad as the duck face. It's not the duck face one you're saying. It's a smaller form of it.
is there a difference between pouting and duck face?
I'm not sure it's a muggle thing, though, because surely that's the shape of the lips, which comes
Well,
with
it's like people
faces.
go, "Oh, the camera's on me. Let's do my pout face," and they do this like kind of brooding, like I'm looking mysterious and pouty, but you're really just looking shallow and pouty.
I can find in the next 30 seconds 50 pictures of your fiance doing that.
Yeah, he could. Natalie pouts a lot. Yeah. But she means it. It's not an ironic pout. She really is being like moody and sexy. She's just been sexy more often than other people, you know. She just pops a pout out now and
Does
again.
it never turns off?
No.
I'll totally agree. I fucking hate seeing it on the. Just comes up randomly. I saw an old man doing it the other day. Like one of my friend's dads.
Straight.
Aye, like a 50-year-old man.
Kerry's 50.
Was it me?
Moist duck face.
When you saw a 50-year-old man doing a pout?
Oh, I can find it for you.
You remember pouts you've seen?
Well, you got to go and get him.
No, I've been on Facebook. Like, came into my feed and I'm just like, there's no age to be doing that, but that's absolutely 100% not the fucking age.
This is the most ageist thing I've ever heard.
You're not allowed to pout. It's not
You're
for
allowed to
you.
pout after a certain age. How
Not
old can you
pout.
pout to?
Not pout for photos. You can pout for emotions, but you don't get to pose.
Yeah. Like
Just put it
adolescent.
on you. Grow
So
up.
many things get restricted from you as you get older, and now I find that pouts are on the list as well.
Well,
Yeah,
go
but
fuck it, right. If you want to pout, go get
I don't fucking pout whenever I want to pout.
You're
No,
pouting
not
now?
those.
Fella,
Nah.
tell me when I'm fucking pout.
Fella. I've had enough of you, fella.
Guy.
Yeah, 17-year-old girls are allowed to pout because they're allowed to make mistakes. But that's people that would never get laid.
Katie, what's
What if
your
you're
name?
pouting just about the fact that nature gave you lips that were too thick? That's a
Right.
reason to pout, isn't it?
Yeah. What if you're trying to pout because you didn't get thick lips? Do you not like my
No one would
pout?
know you're pouting, would they?
It's your pout is awful. I hate it so much. It's barbaric.
Oh, sorry.
Um,
You realise that bad as pouting in the corner?
I mean, I'm saying yes. You're saying
I don't think so. No, because I think it's the shape of the face and the lips, and I don't think it's.
You don't think it's a go-to expression?
Type of person thing.
Because I've got a go-to expression when the camera's on where I go, oh, you couldn't see that on the podcast, but I open my mouth and go wide-eyed. Like,
That was such a good description of it. You didn't even need to do it.
No.
No, just for us.
But some people, when the camera's on, they're like, oh, I need to look as sexy as I can for this.
Yeah, but that's because you don't have the option to look sexy, so you went for funny.
Oh, this is a dawning realisation when you find out something about yourself.
At this age.
Right, pouting's not in the corner.
That's
Have you
not
got to
the
have
corner.
three? Have you got to have 3 votes?
Yeah, but it's not
I
a-
agree.
It's got to be all agreement.
It's my job.
I feel bad, but I just don't.
It's my job to convince you.
I don't think
It's
a pout.
He didn't.
Convince me then.
No, don't feel
No.
bad. No, you can
No.
try and convince him.
I'll just be over here pouting. I think people will agree though.
Well, right in.
You pouted when I told you about your spatula. Right, proper fucking teenage pout.
Oh, I'm sorry, boo.
I tried. When I was being told off.
So that was your one, so it's your
Just a
next
load
one.
of egg. It's me?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we'll go with this one. Muggles pretend to get electrocuted every time they touch a plug socket.
It's so muggly, isn't it?
Yeah, do it. I'll do it. And like it really is proper
I
muggling.
feel like it's something that Dad does to like make their 7-year-old laugh because you got to kind of stoop to that level, but then you'll get people doing it to adults.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, what a muggle.
It's one of those type of jokes that they know that they'll never ever tire of. The same as every time a siren goes by, they go, "Oh, they're coming for you." It's one of those ones, isn't it? Fits in.
Yeah.
Here he is. Here he is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I done something like that the other day where like, oh no, it was. Well, I jumped to scare someone. Like that. I got him to look at something and I was like, rah! I can't remember what it was. Like off Ace Ventura where he like, tells a story about getting bitten by a dog.
Oh yeah.
And then
Yeah.
he looks at the, like, and if you look, I've got the scar where I got bitten in my dream. And he's like, ah! I did something like that the other day and that's a very similar thing, isn't it?
I always think it's a good one to do when you look into a pram, you know, look at someone's baby and they go,
Then vomit.
yeah, did you fuck a donkey?
Oh, it's class. So yeah, anything like dad joke, physical dad jokes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those type of
Where
ones.
you just the overly exaggerated trying to get the lid off the jar. Just
Yeah. Or like, yeah,
Yeah.
carrying a box that you're pretending is heavy and then passing it to someone and it's light.
yeah. Oh, they love that. Oh, that's their favourite joke. Yeah, that's.
Seeing a baby being carried and saying, "I wish I could travel like that."
Yeah. That's in the same bracket as the. Yeah, you missed a bit. We're cleaning the window.
Yeah.
Like that's your like.
yeah, someone
you're-
cleaning their car and going, "You can do mine if you like."
Yeah, it's your go-to. It's your go-to
The
joke
other
for that
person's like, "Yes,
situation.
please.
Yeah.
Can I?"
Bluff called.
Oh. Do you have any other cars I can clean?
Might start a business.
I've cleaned this one twice because I'd run out of cars.
It's just a passion project.
Yeah, you missed a bit of the window cleaner, and you're like, yeah, that's why I'm still here. I would be down the ladder if there wasn't bits that I'd missed.
I hate that bit anyway.
Shout out to Wayne Beanie,
I
who's
never
cleaning
clean that
windows
bit.
right now. We've got a window cleaner who listens to the podcast and he loves it. He actually gets antsy when it's late because he does his window cleaning shift.
Oh, really?
And if we're late with the podcast, he just has to listen to the bird
Oh, you
noise.
should dedicate that moment to him.
Yeah, I
then.
just have.
you?
He cleans my mum and dad's windows, and I worry that he pervs on me mum.
Okay.
I don't worry. I worry that she may close the curtains now and again and deprive him that fine ass.
Am I in with that?
I'm definitely put it in the corner.
So hold on.
Right.
On this note, you've done a fucking great physical joke that we thought, like, on the ilk of this, that we thought was an original Daniel Sloss, but you've done it to Kerry. So it's a magic trick that you've done to Kerry,
I felt
who
your pain last night.
was a magician. So Daniel, that Cream-alicious done a coin trick.
Delicious. No, when you're talking about magic, it's the great Cremo.
So the
Cremo
magic trick is to
marvellous.
basically pretend, like, make sure you can see the coin in my hand is not going to go anywhere. And I guess you to pick it up, place it in my hand, and put a napkin over the top of it, and then I really, really sell it in the concentration. And then you lift it up, and you're just giving them the middle finger. It's one of the funniest things in the world, and I loved it so much. And I really, really, and I've probably seen it, but I was like, I'm pretty sure I came up with that naturally.
So it's a classic misdirection. They think the coin's going to be changed into something else, but when you remove the cloth from above your hand and they're expecting to see a different coin, you're just giving them the middle finger.
Tell them a bit about how I destroyed your ego.
Well, you told me I didn't invent it. You told me that it was it's one of the
hackest of
oldest
all.
hackers of all hack in magician circles. But I'm not like the
Magicians
magician
aren't
circle.
even allowed to join magic clubs if they don't know that one. It's the first thing you learn in every magic book, the very first bit. But it was what was lovely was the build-up that went on for so long that I thought there's going to be some spectacular ending. So you did catch me with it.
Do you know where you...
So only because I thought you would never do that. But when you actually held one finger up at me, I think you may as well have been holding the finger up at yourself for doing it in the first place.
Hey Kerry, do you know what took it to a new level? We went to the bar with the barmaid Jo and done the trick on her, so you revealed the middle finger, and she isn't in magic circles like you, and she'd seen it for the first time and reacted like she'd seen it for the first time, like, oh my god, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And then Danny went, but watch this, Kai, check your wallet. You didn't know where the coin went. Kai, check your wallet. And I went in the wallet for a coin and pulled out my middle finger.
It's amazing though that like millions of magicians have done that, but never thought of the extra touch.
Yeah.
Because
It's already gone beyond that.
I was saying that's what's good about it. If the magicians are used to it, right? What you could have done is like say getting a coin, the same coin, like frozen into an ice cube, and then when you open your hand after the middle finger, it's in an ice cube. So the magician thinks that it's just a classic joke, but then you do a little prestige at the end of it.
Yeah.
So you could adapt it to be your own.
So yeah, that's the one I've done, and I think that does fall into the same category of like physical stupid dad jokes that we all know.
Yeah.
And all dad stuff does get into the corner, I find, because it is the height of mugglery, is being a dad.
Yeah, isn't it?
Like, I've never met a dad that's not a muggle in like certain ways. Like my dad's not a full muggle, but like, you know the tendencies.
Yeah.
You know, my mum are precariously close sometimes.
But dad should be a bit muggly. Really.
Yeah.
They should have dad jokes. They
It's
should have a
endearing.
dad dance. They should have dad things.
I can't wait to do it.
Well, every time I do something muggly, I worry about all the unprotected sex I had in 2012. In case I'm a dad. How'd that take so long for the penny to drop?
Oh,
You just
'cause-
stared at it like, what the fuck?
Oh,
Okay, mate.
yeah, I'm good.
Go and throw that sweet up. Get back in the game. I miss the old cream.
So we can get on the podcast. Yeah, I'll put that one in the corner. You?
Cool.
Huh?
you-
Yeah.
Okay, my one, and I saw this today. This sounds so fucking weird, but I was so offended. Saw a man eating ready salted crisps.
Very salted crisps.
Like that's the one he picked up from the shop. Like in the shop, I watched him pick up.
Yeah. I think, you know what I think
What
you
do
may be
mean?
right.
You
Just ready
eat
salted.
crisps.
Yeah.
Right.
With all the flavors available.
Right.
It's just,
Because I see this, right?
it's the water of crisps. It's
If I'm eating crisps, I'm having an indulgence, right? You're being a bit slobby. You're not getting any nutrition out of that. You're just buying crisps for enjoyment.
Yeah.
The sole purpose of crisps is so you can enjoy yourself. You're not doing that for sustenance, right? So if you get ready salted, like if you're going to treat yourself, why would you treat yourself to the plain thing?
yeah. You're like, I mean, I've not chocolate in a month. I'm gonna have a bounty. Like,
Oh, I quite like a bounty.
do you?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah. I'm not going skiing, but staying on the ground. Not
Yeah.
going up on the lift.
But even
Nothing
then,
like that at all, really, is it?
even then, peace life's good.
It's like putting on a shoe, but not actually putting it on. It's like rubbing someone's shoulder without touching them. It's
Reiki.
like combing your hair without a comb.
You've done well though.
Do you think that about people that just have water?
What?
You say people that just drink water. Why would you not produce it? But like
Yeah.
water's like you need it. It's good for you. You don't need crisps.
I do.
Like it's the water. Very salted crisps is the water of food if water wasn't good
Would
for
you
you.
put vanilla ice cream in the same bracket then, do you think?
Oh, but there's
Something
some
like
really
plain.
nice vanilla ones though, aren't there?
But even vanilla's a flavour. It would just
Yeah,
be like having flavourless ice cream.
Yeah, ice. Yeah, if you're
Yeah,
eating
but plain
ice.
crisps are still a flavour though, aren't they? Really
Yeah.
salted.
Salt flavour.
They love salt out.
I don't know. I'm undecided about this one. I don't know because if I was stoned, I probably wouldn't mind.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying I've eaten them, but like this man bought them He bought. That was his choice.
But they're
It's just
the main choice, right? There's more very salted crisps in the world than any other type of crisp, right?
Whenever you see those crisps, someone has always bought them, you know. Even if they're just available at the party. Been bought. You didn't know that someone buys them, did you?
Yeah, it's so weird because whenever I threw parties, I always wondered why they hadn't turned up to deliver them. I thought they just heard about the party I was going to have, and they'd drop off the ready salted crisps, those shitty little Tesco sausage rolls, some salmon that I folded around an olive, the classics.
So what do you think if someone buys rich tea biscuits or even digestives? Do you think you're like, if you're going to buy a biscuit, get a chocolate hobnob? Like, just,
well, maybe you don't.
turn into Peter Kay. So you just think buying the plain stuff?
Yeah, like it's that thing you said, if you're going to treat yourself right.
If you can't love yourself, how can anyone else love you?
Stop loving yourself in public. Sir.
Maybe someone who just doesn't like making decisions. All these flavours. But
that is a decision.
Gotta do it.
You mean this?
No, plane's a cop out though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just
So I'm not going to make a decision.
Is that in Muggle Corner? What do you think?
You
Kerry?
can say no. Judas, and I'll never vote in anything.
I'm not either. I think it's like I'm going to say no. I'm going to say
this podcast is bullshit.
We're just teaming up like we did on Risk.
I know. Oh, right.
That was a hell of a game. Who
What?
won again?
It's no, I can't remember. Have you done yours?
Yeah, I've got one more to go. Right, this is I mentioned this to you the other day, but oh no, it wasn't you. You said you had seen it, so this will wash. But Kerry, you might have seen it, you might not have. But Muggles get excited by sponsored links that target the person's name or birth month. So it'll be like a hoodie that say Marxists do it best, or a hoodie that says heroes are born in July. Because the Facebook knows your birthday's July, so it'll try to market some clothes to you that are like, July babies love their parents, some shit. And then they go, oh, that is me. I'm born in July and I do love my parents. I'm going to buy that hoodie.
I get weirded out by what because it's all targeted, right? For some reason, they think I've got a Harry Potter obsession, because every time there's one, I'll just tag you in it because it's so muggle-y. And now it's just think that's what I'm looking at. So just constantly, it's just fucking. I'm literally looking at muggle shirts about muggles, saying I'm not a fucking muggle, and it fucking terrifies me. How they know? It's just I'm starting to believe in the Illuminati.
Oh, hey, me and Kerry had a funny conversation we were just getting high in the garden in Adelaide, and we were talking about how I'm getting a bit paranoid about my phone picking up. I think we might have even talked about this before, about my phone, me getting paranoid about the voice recognition on my phone. I'll be talking about wanting a Canada Goose jacket, and then all of a sudden I've been advertised about a Canada Goose jacket. After we talk about Amsterdam, and now I'm getting offered hotels in Amsterdam, and it's things that I haven't typed in, but I've just said next to it, and I was like, oh, it's total bullshit, but you can frape people with it. You can grab people's phone, and I grabbed my phone as an example, and I started just going like fucking sex dungeons and sex swings and gimp masks and fucking rusty iron dildo and paedophile ring and touching children, and I started like but then I realised that I was doing it to my phone. I did an example of what you could do to your mate's phone if it was lying around. Not that you're going to get advertised to a paedophile ring.
That's what I was going to say.
But that's just where
local paedophile ring. Come and join every Sunday.
I always felt like paedophile ring's the worst power on Captain Planet. Got fire, earth, wind, paedophile. But
when you say you always thought that, is that what you were always thinking?
When I was watching Captain Planet as a child,
You've ever thought?
I just wish that hero would come to my door. So what we're talking about? Oh yeah, the targeted advertising, where Facebook thinks it knows you. It'll throw something your way and go like fucking Humphries. Never cross a Humphries.
Oh God!
Something like that. Never make a Humphries mad. Humphries are loyal to the end. And you see this hoodie. Now, because it's obviously going to be the other person's second name. So if his second name is fucking Macintosh, and you're scrolling through, and it's like, never cross a Macintosh. We're good people, but if you cross us, we get angry. Like, oh, that is me. I want to advertise that. That's totally what the Macintosh clan are like. Who's buying that? Because it's sponsored. That's a company with money. That's a company that's pushing it. They've bought the software that's got the algorithm that's connected to Facebook to get it on your plate. So some people are getting excited about that, following the sponsored link and spending their hard-earned money on something that advertises a falsity about them. So
I've got a stipulation, but I'm guilty of it. So I I got a Rick and Morty Christmas jumper for Christmas time. I fucking love Rick and Morty, and I bought that from one of those sponsored links.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they totally marketed it to me, and I was like, absolutely sold.
No, but once in a while, there's going to be the
Yeah,
Christmas something you actually
these
like.
these aren't what I'm pulling up. There was a Christmas jumper with Mike Tyson on saying "Merry Christmas" and they put the lisp in it.
Yeah.
It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Like if someone's looking
So
for a Christmas
that's what I'm
jumper,
saying. So the
they're muggles
stipulation
for wearing
is,
Christmas jumpers.
if it's directly to them.
Yeah, if it's something about your name or your birthday,
right,
that
okay.
makes you think, oh yeah, that's me. I'm gonna buy that.
I had one come up with "Carey is cool" as a T-shirt.
Yeah.
That they were doing.
Oh.
And of course, the least cool thing to prove you're not cool would be to buy that T-shirt
Absolutely.
now. Walk around with a T-shirt saying you are cool.
That's actually that shirt's actually sold in public though. That was the one that's a genuine advert.
I
It's a
actually
very
got
popular
advertised
shirt.
that.
Totally, people love the "Carey is cool" T-shirt.
That's nothing to do with your name.
People change their name to Carey just to wear it.
Well, in that case, I'll definitely put that in.
Yeah,
Would you?
I say yes in, yeah.
So they're all in.
Muggles love hearing their own names. Just fucking love it.
It's the
Just
best.
as the selfie is the best invention that ever happened for a muggle.
Yes.
So if you're guilty of any of these things, go stand in the corner for 30 seconds. You fucking muggles. My one was, muggles hate the word moist. Moist, moist, moist. Go stand in the moist corner, you moist muggle fucking moist. And say moist. Just say it. Get over it. Come on now. And then the second one didn't get in, which was ready salted crisps.
Yeah.
What were your two?
That I've had in. I don't know. What did you put in?
Great. Rich was Harold.
What did you say? What were your things?
I had.
Electrocuted.
They pretend they electrocuted when they.
Oh, yeah, the dad jokes.
Physical dad jokes.
Yeah, and then...
Oh, they watch Street Acts.
Oh, yeah, we put that in.
Yeah.
Put that in.
So
And muggles don't pout. Apparently, just fucking regular people just go by
I
their
don't
business.
really.
I do think douchebags pout, but...
Yeah, okay. Muggles get
I think anyone
excited.
can pout.
Muggles get excited
Well,
by sponsored links that target their name or their birth date.
Right, on to our favourite game. Perfect timing.
Dad jokes.
Katie, do you want to go? Oh no, we'll lead you in.
So
I'm
what?
gonna start gentle.
Yeah, aim it at someone. Aim it at one of us.
Katie, your dad got kicked out of yoga class for leaving shit stains on the mat.
Your dad's not allowed to open windows because he always falls out.
Daniel, your dad brushes his teeth with the wrong end of the toothbrush because the other end's been up his arse.
Kai, your dad has an Uber account but not a driver's license, so he just gives nerds piggybacks everywhere.
Kai, your dad shouts, "It's so true," when he watches clowns because he does all those things.
Kerry, your dad slept with his head under the pillow because of all the noise outside and he woke up with a mouthful of pound coins.
Katie, during sex, your dad tells your mum to use her inside voice.
Daniel, your dad takes an hour to eat egg and toast soldiers because of the stories he creates.
Gives a really ceremonial send-off into his mouth.
Oh, God. It's fucking epic.
Oh, that was good one.
Kerry, if you mention walkies in front of your dad, he goes tits and starts running around the house, jumping on furniture, running up and down the stairs.
He does. He puts his own lead on.
You have to spell it for him, but now he knows. Go for a what?
He actually fetches me the newspaper.
Kerry,
Yeah.
your dad loves your mum so much that he finishes her sentences. In particular, her 25-year sentence for aggravated assault, where he was the victim. What a cut.
Daniel, your dad keeps a snowman in the freezer that he's had since he was a child. When it snows, he gets a gift. Like extra strong shoulders.
He wheels it back out. Daniel, your dad puts 20p on the pool table in the pub, and when it's his turn, he uses it for nap time.
Kai, your dad yells out your mum's name during nightmares, but your name during sex.
Kai, your dad's imaginary friend is himself 10 years older. That's why he thinks he's so clever.
Loads of life advice. Can I just say, you know, when my dad shouts my mum's name during nightmares, he does have his line there going, Linda! Linda! Did you hear about this, Kerry? In an altitude festival, people just got into the habit of shouting out my mum's name. Really, just shout out Linda. Random. We've talked about it on the podcast. Daniel was shaking my head because I was explaining
an in-joke, which
his worst thing that I do is that I tell people about in-jokes.
Right, okay.
Put the podcast in on it because we've done one in altitude. Yeah. Shout out Linda.
They're all idiots.
So,
Kai.
Everyone was shouting out Linda.
Linda. It's because Barry Castanola did it at my mum and dad's house when they weren't in.
Okay, right.
Barry was at my mum and dad's house, right? He was pretending my mum was in, and it was just me and him in the house, and he shouted up the stairs going, Linda! Linda! Get caught on.
Kerry.
Yeah.
Your dad checks his watch before foreplay, but never checks his breath after.
Daniel, your dad self-tattooed the word cunt on the outside of his lip, and his explanation was that he did it in the mirror, and it was on the outside of his lip in the mirror, so he thought it would be in the inside of his lip in real life.
Kerry, your dad swallowed his tongue, but he's all right because he shut it out the next day.
What, he put it back on again?
Yeah. Oh, there it is. He didn't say that. He didn't have a tongue.
Your dad does.
Remember.
Kai, your dad does parkour at the skate park to pick up emo teenagers.
Oh, God. He's not even good at it. He just runs up and down stairs. I think someone said walkies.
Daniel, your dad wears his trousers up to his neck so he can save money on belts. He's like, you only need a child's belt to go around your neck. But he has to get someone else to put the belt on for him because his hands are in the trousers.
Daniel, your dad got his hand stuck in a condom machine in a pub toilet and hilarity ensued.
Katie, oh, no way. Katie, your dad does origami and tells people he's a black belt in it.
He's real dangerous with the paper swan. Kai, your dad drew a dick on his own forehead to try and make people think that he gets invited to parties.
Yeah, well, your dad's on the pill.
Your dad lies during sex, but comes when he lies. Terrible poker player.
Your dad holds a lollipop by the lollipop and licks the stick. Then he complains that they all taste the same.
Because the other end's been up his ass. Danny, your dad goose steps on the treadmill.
I reckon that's good exercise, though.
Reckon
I
so.
mean, a goose step on the treadmill.
Good stretches too.
Yeah, he's probably a winner.
Oh my god, I love this song. Absolute banger, screams Kai's dad as he recognises the sounds of balls slapping against balls. German techno.
Daniel, your dad failed to get a job as a suicide bomber because they said he was overqualified. They said the job's not for a couple of weeks and we can't see you lasting that long.
Kerry, your dad's got ladders in his tights from garden hopping.
I think I'm out.
I've got one more. I think
your dad wrote his name wrong in wet cement. When your dad blows into a balloon, he inflates.
Yeah, well, your dad doesn't take his shoes off when he goes on a bouncy castle and all of your mates went home from your birthday party covered in dog shit.
Your dad's been learning to drink a glass of water from the opposite side in case he gets it as a forfeit.
Your dad takes a trolley into the self-service checkout, but he can never find the barcode on it.
Your dad went to the pub and bought everyone a drink, like as many as they want, until he ran out of money. He was celebrating he won the lottery, but it turned out he'd just seen that advert where they go, "It's you."
And that's over an hour.
Your dad has the world record for counting sheep whilst not falling asleep. He's up to 300,000. He's trying to beat his own record.
It took him weeks.
Your dad's not scared of an apocalypse because he's already chose the mannequin he gets on well with. Your mum has affairs, not because she's disloyal to your dad, but she just forgets he exists. Your dad once forgot to let go of a firework, and that's how he got his hand up a dog's bum. That's what he told the police, but the police couldn't find any trace of the firework. But later on, when they got his fist out, they did find the firework, and it turned out he was telling the truth. Witnesses had seen him running all over the field. He didn't know you could let go of it. He did it again the next year.
Safe dog.
It's always the same dog.
Oh my god. Right, should we plug some stuff?
No. Katie, where are you on during the Melbourne Comedy Festival?
I'm doing a show called Britain's Favourite Man, because that's how I see myself. I love the fact there's so many versions of Britain, everything out here.
Yeah.
Bloke from Britain, Britain this, Britain that, London thing.
And then Muggles go, I'm British.
Yeah.
I'll go with that.
They do. They do.
Good advertising for your show, Kai.
I'm at the Sub Club at 8:15 every night.
Sweet.
Yeah.
And Kai?
And I am doing a show at the Sub Club just before Kerry, so you could come and make a night of seeing me and Kerry. 7 o'clock for mine, then 8:15 for yours. Mine is my show in full colour, which is it's got awards.
It's
Good-
better than
good
that show you
reviews.
did in black and white, where you were just in black and white the whole way through.
Yeah, no, right.
Great tone.
Laurel and Hardy.
Very old school.
But I've been kind of putting new
I
material.
like the
in
one
it.
you do in
I've been-
3D. Kai in 3D.
That's next year. HD. IMAX. Climax? Climax was Climax at the IMAX. That's my new show.
Climax got to be your last show.
Yeah. So I've been putting new stories in about
Really moist.
the proposal and about.
Yeah, so it'll be a different show to that one. And I'm on at the Taxi Riverside Federation Square every day at 6 p.m. Sundays, not
What's your
Mondays.
show called this year?
So,
Called what?
so,
Yeah, what's it called?
this old skit.
Dad.
We ended on a muggle.
Yeah, and if I hope you've enjoyed the podcast that we give you for free. If you'd like to buy, if you'd like to buy my show, it's only £5. It's essentially buying me a pint, and you get an hour of my comedy on www.kaihumphries.com/shop. And thank you to those that have bought it already. I hope you enjoyed it.
See you
Good
later,
night.
cunts.
Thank you.